What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 5 of our Face of the Franchise with quarterback Will Rawlings. He's the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, and we are taking on the Baltimore Ravens at home, Hard Rock Cafe, week number 1 of the 2019 NFL season. This is a very tough Ravens team that we're going to have to face off against in today's action, and rookie quarterback Will Rawlings has guaranteed a W. It's going to be a tough task. They're already up 3-0 here late in the first quarter, and as Kenyon Drake is out for an extended period of time, Kalen Ballage is our starting running back right now. So Rawlings is out without pretty much a running game. It's non-existent at this point. 2nd and 13 situation, and Rawlings already got that X-Factor thing going with a superstar ability. He's going to dump it off on a 2nd and 13 to Kalen Ballage. He's going to pick up 10. 3rd and 3 situation. Here's Dwayne Allen with a nice catch. He was wide open on that right side. Will Rawlings 2 of 2 for 31 yards right now. Rawlings pass complete to his favorite target, Albert Wilson. Looks like he's going to almost get the first down, but they're going to give him 2nd and inches, even though that was a gain of 10. They gave Will Rawlings 31 yards plus the 10 with 41 now after that pass completion. So he does get 8 more here, 3rd and 2, and nice run by Ballage, able to avoid the tackle for a loss with those incoming defenders right there. So first down, and now we're in the second quarter. Pass complete to Albert Wilson, but not a first down. They're going to get 5. Pass complete here to Kenny Stills on a 2nd and 5. Rawlings 5 of 5 for 57 yards currently, and he's already in that hot streak, in that hot zone, and what a throw! Right over top of the safety. I believe that was Earl Thomas back there, and he threw it right over top of him. He just couldn't even jump high enough to go get it. So touchdown Miami. It's going to be 7-6 now as the Baltimore Ravens get a field goal on their next possession. Firing out deep to Kenny Stills, the deep threat target. Nothing doing, almost picked off. Rawlings firing it out to the right, and what a catch by Devontae Parker. Wow, he caught that with one hand. Let's take a look at this one more time. Caught it one-handed and beat the cornerback to boot. And then check this out. Albert Wilson getting another touchdown on a play that we love to call in the red zone. That was the very same pass play, if you guys remember, against the Falcons that we scored a preseason touchdown on. So Rawlings and Wilson, that's pretty funny. Rawlings to Wilson, that's two sports ball companies. Pretty funny. Rawlings being baseball with gloves, and Wilson making golf balls and footballs. You get the idea here. But we're going to be up 14-6. Rawlings making some pretty decent passes here, 12 of 16 now for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he's responsible for all of the scores for Miami. Third quarter, 2:43 left to go here. We're late in the third, and on a 2nd and 10, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of guys open, but Dwayne Allen is going to get found as he just had enough separation in order to get the first down. 4 catches for 60 yards, and you know when the quarterback's feeling hot when he's pump faking and making that solid, sweet release type of throw. Mr. Joe Cool back there. Here's Devontae Parker with blockers in front of him. That's a nice little pick play too. And Parker able to get in on the drag. 2nd receiving touchdown, apparently, of the game. Of the season, no less. 4th quarter, 2:43 left to go. Dwayne Allen with the catch. We're trying to settle for a field goal range here, trying to kill the clock up into a point where we can get that field goal, go up 24-21, and come out with a W. And just like we guaranteed to our number 1 fan, that'll feel really, really good. Kalen Ballage, 14 rushes for 24 yards. Again, it's just not enough right now. It's basically been all about the Miami passing game up till this point, and it's been pretty effective with Rawlings at the helm. Now, if we're going to win this game, that's yet to be decided here. This is a tough situation here at the 47-yard line. Rawlings dropping back at a little bit of pressure. He's going to dump it off to Kenny Stills. Did he get it? He did not get the first down, and Brian Flores is not going to allow his offense to go for it on 4th and inches, and we give the ball back to Baltimore, and they score a touchdown because we didn't get aggressive. We didn't get aggressive. Now it's up to Rawlings and this offense with 26 seconds left to score a tying touchdown on the final drive. Rawlings dropping back, 1st and 10. Going to fire it up the middle. Oh, he had him. He had him. If it just came out a little bit earlier, he had him. That would have been a perfect throw, well-timed, and we would have been at the 50-yard line for sure. So that took off 4 seconds off the clock. The defender just got a hand on it. Pass looks like it's going to be complete to Kenny Stills, but it's not. He did not get 2 feet in bounds, only 1. And now it's 3rd and 10 with 17 seconds left. So Rawlings just a little bit off, just a tiny bit off with the timing, but the accuracy has been there. Here's a pass complete to Dwayne Allen, and he can't even get out of bounds. So we have to hurry up, and with 2 seconds, we spike it. We spike it with 1 second left on the clock. So it's time for Hail Mary time, and we're looking at this Y or A route right here. Not the route, but the play selection screen. And on a 2nd and 10, it's time to just fire it deep and see how far Rawlings can throw it. Here we go. So we got some pressure on the outside, pump fake, and firing it out deep to Stills. He's got him, but incomplete. He ended up dropping it. 21 of 28 for Rawlings in today's game. And guys, the Dolphins end up losing. And Brian Flores has got to be a lot of kind of frustrated because I feel like we should have went for that on 4th and inches. Rawlings had himself a great game, 3 touchdowns, no picks, was very, very efficient in today's game against a pretty tough secondary and a defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Dwayne Allen was a favorite target. Albert Wilson was a favorite target. Again, it seems to not change the narrative. Devontae Parker had 2 touchdowns, so a lot of playmaking ability from Parker, which is nice to see. We are able to upgrade Will Rawlings in this action here today after that game, and we're either going with field general or strong arm. And honestly, when we look at it, throw power's a 94, so we might just stick with field general. We could get him up to a 95 in throw power, which would be nice. But I think we're going with field general just because I need him to be a little bit better with the accuracy. I know it's a timing issue for me, but we need to stick with what he's good at, and that's being that field general. So we look at the different type of superstar abilities, not the X Factor abilities, but the superstar abilities. We do have a little that we can look into, but high-low Deadeye, as far as the superstar X Factor, that one seems to be one that I like. I like that one. I like pro reads, but I also do like that high-low because I feel like that could help out when we're trying to throw deep a little bit, especially to Kenny Stills out there. Albert Wilson, kind of that drag type of guy, that comes right down the middle. That helps when you're doing the previous X Factor ability. But I like that one because I do want to utilize more of the high passing, the low passing, and being super accurate in that regard. But when we look at these other superstar abilities, nothing really stands out to me. I think we're just going to keep everything the same. Long range Deadeye would be kind of cool to see, but I think we're just going to stick with pocket Deadeye, Homer, and Gunslinger. But we did change the X Factor to high-low. So I do like this setup for Rawlings, but I'm just kind of showing you guys when you're able to get the game, what all superstar abilities you have to choose from, which you can't ever have too many, right? You can interchange them depending on your play style and what you want to do against certain teams, which is kind of cool. You can basically change your quarterback style with every game. So we're going to go ahead and simulate. We're going to talk to Emily here first, though, and she says, I appreciate your effort, but man, a loss really let me down. That sucks. We didn't mean to let you down, Emily, but it sucks because we did. So let's see what Stephon Gilmore's saying. As he talks some trash, he's talking some trash. But you know what? Will Rawlings is in no position to be talking smack to the New England Patriots. You want to just tone him down a little bit. So you know what, man? I hear you. I respect your game. You're great at what you do. It's going to be fun playing against you. And that kind of simmers it down a little bit. You don't ignite the flames. You think Tom Brady's ever going to talk like this? Ever? To anybody in a text message? I don't know. I've heard mixed reports. I've heard that sometimes he's a trash talker and sometimes He just, I mean, like, he wouldn't even say stuff like that. So he's like super humble. But Will is going to sing his praises again. That's pretty smart strategy. I'll see you guys tomorrow for gameplay against the New England Patriots. Leave a like if you like this thing. And as always, peace.